The year is quickly coming to a close, which means many people will start thinking about their 2020 financial resolutions. You might be wondering, why in the world are they doing this on November 11th, Veterans Day? But financial expert Mike Martinez is here to explain that now is the time. But good morning.
Good morning.
All right, before we get to that, let's look at some of your other tips. One of which is just look at where your money is, basically.
You know that saying, John, show me the money. We need to show ourselves the money. We need to look at our portfolio and see how we invested. Are we extended too much? Are we in too high of risk? Although the market's all-time high, you want to make sure that your portfolio is diversified.
And let's talk to everybody out there and not just the guy who's got a lot of bucks. This is important, too, in terms of younger people and how they're dividing their 401k, for example. Look at, how old you are, how much risk you should be using. If you're investing in the same way at age 62 that the younger man at 32 is, that might be a problem.
They can take a little bit more of a risk. The younger people, the older people have to be a little bit careful because they're getting closer to retirement.
How often should people look at their insurance?
That's a good one. As we wrap up the end of the year, this is a good time to start thinking about the people that are close to us. Let's make sure if we have enough insurance, or maybe we have too much insurance as we're getting older. But most important, John, I want your viewers to know you need to get those beneficiaries filled out. Please make sure that they're filled out. So many times I see some folks come in, they don't have beneficiaries, and it could be a heartache. So that's the most important part of the insurance.
In the era of Amazon and trying to cope with the Saints' loss, you're sitting at your TV last night looking through your phone. It's very easy just to spend money and blow a budget.
Yes, so in other words,
That was a really weak segue, but I was trying something.
Well, you need to, yeah, right. Hopefully we set a budget, and we need to review that budget, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So let's look at it and make sure, how did we spend our money? Where did we spend our money?
And the thing is, I'm sure you're going to tell me that that's where people make a mistake. All of us, or many of us, make that mistake, is not doing a budget and sticking to it.
Yes, that's the number one reason why it doesn't work. If we set a budget and we don't review it and stay with it, but it's very important to make sure that we stay within that budget and make any kind of corrections and adjustments. It doesn't have to be written in stone.
All right, and finally, your point is, don't think about your retirement on January 1st or on December 31st. Think about what you're going to do right now.
Right. The year starts really at the beginning. What I mean by that is, let's not wait to figure out where we're going to come up with the money to put into our IRAs or Roth IRAs. Now's the time to do this. And the reason why, John, is before you know it, it's already February, March, and April. Yes, we got to April 15th to fund it. And that's 3 or 4 months that we missed out on some growth. So if you start thinking now about funding that $6,500 or $7,500 if you're over 50 in that IRA and Roth at the end of the year, get it invested right after the first. That's how you're going to get more bang for your buck.
Pay yourself first.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mike Martinez, thanks as always.
Thank you very much.